was 1972, and a tidal wave of cinematic tension crashed onto the silver screen, forever altering the landscape of the disaster film genre. That wave came in the form of the Poseidon adventure, a gripping tale of survival against impossible odds aboard a luxury liner turned upside down by a rogue tsunami. More than just spectacle, the film resonated deeply with audiences, earning multiple Academy Award nominations and ushering in a decade saturated with large-scale disaster epics. At the heart of this unforgettable cinematic experience was an ensemble cast, a collection of talented individuals who brought to life the terror, resilience, and humanity amidst unimaginable chaos. But as the years have passed, the vibrant energy captured on film has faded into the annals of Hollywood history. The actors who navigated the flooded corridors and treacherous wreckage have embarked on their own journeys, their lives unfolding in ways both predictable and utterly unforeseen. Some ascended to even greater heights of fame, their names becoming synonymous with cinematic excellence. Others chose quieter paths, stepping away from the relentless glare of the spotlight. And tragically, for some, the final curtain has long since fallen, leaving behind legacies etched in celluloid and memories held by those they touched. Where are these actors now? 5 decades after the world first watched the SS Poseidon capsize? What triumphs and tribulations did they encounter beyond the confines of that ill-fated voyage? Did they continue to ride the crest of Hollywood success, or did they find themselves navigating the quieter waters of private life? And for those who are no longer with us, what stories remain to be told? What marks did they leave on the world, both on and off the screen? Join us as we delve into the captivating lives of the cast of the Poseidon adventure, unearthing the fascinating and sometimes poignant realities that unfolded after the cameras stopped rolling. Prepare to be surprised, moved, and perhaps even a little shocked as we explore where these iconic figures are now and the enduring stories that lie behind their unforgettable performances. If you're a fan of classic Hollywood and are intrigued by the lives that unfolded beyond the silver screen, be sure to subscribe for more in-depth explorations into the stories of cinema's most memorable stars. Before the deluge of the Poseidon, Gene Hackman was already a force to be reckoned with in Hollywood, a character actor with a raw intensity that could electrify any scene. Born in San Bernardino, California, on January 30th, 1930, Hackman brought a seasoned gravitas to the role of Reverend Frank Scott in the Poseidon adventure at the age of 42. But it was just a year prior, in 1971, that he truly cemented his leading man status with his Oscar-winning portrayal of the gritty and relentless Detective Popeye Doyle in The French Connection. This electrifying performance catapulted him to new heights, showcasing a dynamic range that hinted at the compelling presence he would bring to the unconventional clergyman aboard the overturned ship. In the Poseidon adventure, Hackman's Reverend Scott was a departure from the stereotypical man of faith. He was a tough, pragmatic leader, a modern minister who believed in action as much as prayer. His unwavering determination to guide the small band of survivors through the treacherous, upside-down world of the ship became the emotional and narrative backbone of the film. From scaling precarious ladders to confronting despair with steely resolve, Hackman imbued Scott with a compelling blend of physical prowess and spiritual conviction. His performance resonated deeply, further solidifying his reputation as one of the most compelling actors of his generation. Following the massive success of the Poseidon adventure, Hackman continued on a remarkable trajectory, delivering memorable performances in a wide array of films, showcasing his incredible versatility. He garnered further acclaim and another Academy Award for his role in Unforgiven, 1992. Though he officially retired from acting after Welcome to Mooseport in 2004, his contributions to cinema remain indelible. Gene Hackman, the tough-talking reverend who led survivors against all odds, left an undeniable mark on the silver screen, a testament to his talent and the enduring power of his performances. Shelley Winters, a powerhouse of emotion and raw talent, was already a well-established figure in Hollywood when she took on the role of Belle Rosen in the Poseidon Adventure at the age of 52. Born Shirley Scrift on August 18, 1920, in St. Louis, Missouri, Winters had carved a formidable path through the industry, showcasing a remarkable range that could oscillate between vulnerability and fierce determination. Long before the capsizing of the SS Poseidon, she had earned her place among the acting elite, securing her first Academy Award nomination for her compelling performance in A Place in the Sun, 1951. In the Poseidon Adventure, Winters delivered one of the film's most emotionally resonant performances as Belle Rosen, the courageous and devoted wife of Manny Rosen. Her character's selfless act of swimming through the freezing, debris-filled waters to save Gene Hackman's Reverend Scott became a pivotal moment, highlighting the extraordinary acts of heroism that can emerge in the face of catastrophe. Though her character ultimately met a tragic end, Belle's bravery and inner strength left a lasting impact on audiences, earning Winters an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actress, further cementing her reputation as an actress of exceptional depth and skill. Winters' career was marked by iconic roles in classics, such as The Night of the Hunter, 1955, and 2 Academy Award wins for The Diary of Anne Frank, 1959, and A Patch of Blue, 1965. Beyond her professional achievements, Winters' personal life was as colorful and dramatic as some of the characters she portrayed. Married 4 times and a mother to 1 daughter, she navigated the complexities of Hollywood with a fiery spirit and unwavering conviction. Her close friendship with Marilyn Monroe, with whom she once shared an apartment and even offered acting guidance, provides a fascinating glimpse into the interconnected lives of Hollywood legends. Though she faced health challenges in her later years, Shelley Winters' powerful presence and unforgettable performances continue to resonate, solidifying her enduring legacy as one of cinema's most compelling and multifaceted actresses. She passed away on January 14, 2006, leaving behind a rich tapestry of work that continues to captivate audiences. Ernest Borgnine, a character actor whose rugged features and surprising sensitivity made him a captivating presence on screen, stepped into the role of Detective Mike Rogo in the Poseidon Adventure at the age of 55. Born Ernest Borgnine on January 24, 1917, in Hamden, Connecticut, Borgnine brought a blue-collar authenticity to his portrayal of the tough, hot-tempered New York City cop desperately trying to protect his wife amidst the chaos of the sinking ship. But long before facing the monstrous wave of the Poseidon, Borgnine had already etched his name in cinematic history with a performance of profound humanity. In 1955, Borgnine defied conventional leading man expectations by winning the Academy Award for Best Actor for his portrayal of the lonely and good-hearted butcher in Marty. This seemingly simple role showcased his remarkable ability to convey deep emotion and vulnerability beneath a gruff exterior, establishing him as an actor of immense range. In the Poseidon Adventure, he channeled that same raw intensity into Mike Rogo, a man whose outward toughness masked a deep love and protectiveness for his wife, Linda. His clashes with Gene Hackman's Reverend Scott provided much of the film's dramatic tension, while his unwavering devotion to Linda added a crucial layer of emotional depth to the unfolding disaster. Borgnine's personal life, much like his career, was marked by a certain dramatic flair. Married 5 times, his most infamous union was a brief and tumultuous 32-day marriage to singer Ethel Merman in 1964, a whirlwind romance that quickly imploded. However, his final marriage to Tova Tresnes in 1973 brought him lasting stability and companionship until his death. Ernest Borgnine's enduring career, spanning over 6 decades and encompassing both memorable leading roles and impactful character performances, solidified his place as a beloved figure in Hollywood. He passed away on July 8, 2012, at the age of 95, leaving behind a legacy of memorable characters, including the gruff, but ultimately heroic detective Mike Rogo. Stella Stevens, with her striking beauty and captivating screen presence, took on the role of Linda Rogo in the Poseidon adventure at the age of 34. Born as Stella Caro Eggleston on October 1st, 1938, in Yazoo City, Mississippi, Stevens brought a compelling blend of allure and resilience to her portrayal of the former prostitute married to the possessive detective Mike Rogo. Amidst the terrifying upheaval of the capsized ship, her character grappled not only with the immediate threat to her life, but also with the underlying tensions in her relationship, adding a layer of interpersonal drama to the unfolding catastrophe. Before the turbulent voyage of the Poseidon, Stevens had already begun to make her mark in Hollywood. While she had a minor role in Say One For Me, 1959, alongside Bing Crosby, it was her breakthrough performance as the vivacious Stella Purdy opposite Jerry Lewis in The Nutty Professor, 1963, that truly showcased her charm and comedic timing. Her appearance as Playboy's Playmate of the Month in January 1960 also significantly boosted her public profile, solidifying her status as a prominent figure in the cultural landscape of the era. In the Poseidon adventure, she balanced her inherent sensuality with a growing strength and determination as Linda fought for survival alongside her often jealous husband, proving her to be more than just a glamorous figure amidst the chaos. Beyond the glitz and glamour of Hollywood, Stella Stevens' personal life had its own share of notable moments. She married Noble Herman Stevens at a young age and had a son, Andrew Stevens, who would later follow in her acting footsteps. Though their marriage ended, she later shared a long-term relationship with guitarist Bob Kulick until his passing in 2020. In her later years, Stevens faced the challenges of Alzheimer's disease, a condition that significantly impacted her memory and daily life. As of 2025, at the age of 87, Stella Stevens resides in a long-term care facility in Los Angeles, facing ongoing health challenges. A poignant reminder of the fragility of life beyond the enduring images captured on film. Leslie Nielsen, a Canadian actor with a distinguished presence and a booming voice, portrayed the ill-fated Captain Harrison in the Poseidon adventure at the age of 46. Born in Regina, Saskatchewan, Canada, on February 11, 1926, Nielsen brought an air of stern authority and unwavering composure to the role of the ship's captain, the man who stood on the bridge, delivering the chilling warning of the monstrous wave bearing down on the unsuspecting passengers. Though his efforts were ultimately futile in preventing the disaster, his performance exuded a sense of responsibility and control in the face of impending doom. What makes Nielsen's role in the Poseidon adventure particularly intriguing is the stark contrast it presents to the comedic persona that would later define his career. While he was a respected dramatic actor for decades, it was his groundbreaking performance in the spoof comedy Airplane in 1980 that irrevocably shifted his trajectory. His deadpan delivery and impeccable comedic timing transformed him into a global icon of parody, a status cemented by the hugely successful Naked Gun trilogy in the late 1980s and early 1990s. This remarkable career pivot showcased Nielsen's incredible range and his willingness to embrace unexpected opportunities. Delving into his personal life, Leslie Nielsen experienced a rich marital journey, marrying 4 times. His marriage to Ollie Sanderolman, with whom he had 2 children, lasted for 15 years. He found lasting companionship with his 4th wife, Barbara Lee Earl, whom he married in 2001 and remained with until his passing. Before his acting career took off, Nielsen served in the Royal Canadian Air Force, a period that contributed to the partial hearing loss he experienced for many years. In his later years, he battled pneumonia. Leslie Nielsen passed away on November 28, 2010, in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, at the age of 84, leaving behind a legacy as both a respected dramatic actor and an unforgettable comedic legend. His serious demeanor in the Poseidon adventure, now a fascinating footnote in his multifaceted career. Carol Lynley, a striking actress with a delicate yet captivating presence, played the shy singer Nani Perry in the Poseidon Adventure at the age of 30. Born Carol in Jones on February 13, 1942, in New York City, Lynley's character provided a brief moment of poignant beauty amidst the impending catastrophe. As Nani serenaded the New Year's Eve revelers with The Morning After, a song that would ultimately win an Academy Award for Best Original Song, though her vocals were dubbed by Renee Armand. She embodied a fragile innocence that would soon be shattered by the monstrous wave. Before the tumultuous events aboard the Poseidon, Lynley had already established herself as a promising young talent in Hollywood. She garnered early recognition with her performance in Blue Denim, 1959, earning a Golden Globe nomination for Most Promising Newcomer. She also appeared in Disney's The Light in the Forest, 1958, showcasing her versatility in both dramatic and family-friendly roles. In the Poseidon Adventure, though her screen time was limited, Lynley's portrayal of Nani added a layer of vulnerability and humanity to the ensemble, making her character's struggle for survival all the more impactful. Reflecting on her personal life, Carol Lynley experienced a notable but somewhat turbulent romantic history. She married journalist and producer Michael Selzman in 1960, and they had a daughter named Jill. However, their marriage ended in divorce in 1964. Subsequently, she had a long and complex on-again, off-again relationship spanning 18 years with the renowned interviewer David Frost, though they never officially married. In her later years, Lynley faced health challenges related to her heart. She passed away on September 3, 2019, in Pacific Palisades, California, at the age of 77, succumbing to a heart attack. Though her time in the spotlight may have dimmed over the years, her delicate portrayal of the singer aboard the doomed Poseidon remains a poignant memory for fans of the classic disaster film. Jack Albertson, a seasoned character actor with a warm and familiar presence, took on the role of Manny Rosen in the Poseidon Adventure at the age of 65. Born in Malden, Massachusetts, on June 16, 1907, Albertson brought a gentle authenticity to his portrayal of the devoted husband of Belle Rosen. Though not always at the forefront of the action amidst the overturned ship, his unwavering support for his wife and his quiet determination to survive made Manny a relatable and sympathetic figure in the face of overwhelming disaster. His presence added a touch of everyday humanity to the extraordinary circumstances unfolding around him. While his role in the Poseidon Adventure was memorable, Albertson is perhaps best known and beloved for his portrayal of Grandpa Joe in the timeless classic Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, 1971. His heartwarming performance as the supportive and whimsical grandfather resonated deeply with audiences of all ages, solidifying his place in popular culture. Prior to these iconic roles, Albertson had already established a successful career, winning an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor for his poignant performance in The Subject Was Roses, 1968. He also found considerable success on television, most notably in the sitcom Chico and the Man, which aired from 1974 to 1978. In his personal life, Jack Albertson maintained a rare sense of stability within the often turbulent world of Hollywood. He married Lillian Elaine in 1950, and their union lasted until his death, a testament to their enduring bond. They had one daughter together. Before finding his calling in acting, Albertson had a varied early life, dropping out of high school and working a series of odd jobs, even learning to dance from pool hustlers, an unassuming beginning that eventually led him to the bright lights of the stage and screen. Sadly, Albertson battled colorectal cancer for several years, a disease that ultimately claimed his life. He passed away on November 25, 1981, in Hollywood Hills, California, at the age of 74, leaving behind a legacy of memorable characters that continue to bring joy and warmth to audiences. Red Buttons, a comedic actor with a knack for both lighthearted humor and surprising emotional depth, took on the role of James Martin in the Poseidon Adventure at the age of 53. Born Aaron Chwat on February 5, 1919, in New York City, Buttons portrayed a seemingly unassuming character, a shy, health-conscious salesman who unexpectedly finds himself thrust into the terrifying reality of the shipwreck. While not the most outwardly heroic of the survivors, Buttons brought a delicate balance of nervous energy and underlying resilience to James Martin, making him a relatable everyman caught in extraordinary circumstances. His performance offered moments of levity amidst the intense drama, providing a warm and memorable presence within the star-studded ensemble. Buttons' career boasted several significant milestones, most notably his Academy Award win for Best Supporting Actor in Sayonara, 1957. In this poignant film about intercultural relationships during the Korean War, Buttons delivered a surprisingly moving performance alongside Marlon Brando, showcasing a dramatic range that belied his comedic background. Beyond the screen, Red Buttons experienced a personal journey filled with both joy and sorrow. He was married 3 times, finding lasting companionship with his third wife, Alicia Pratt, from 1964 until her passing in 2001. Before his Hollywood career took off, Buttons served in the U.S. Air Force during World War II, an experience that perhaps contributed to the heart issues he faced later in life. Red Buttons passed away on July 13, 2006, in Century City, California, at the age of 87, succumbing to complications from heart disease. His ability to seamlessly transition between comedy and drama, as evidenced by his role in the Poseidon adventure, cemented his place as a versatile and beloved figure in entertainment. Roddy McDowall, a versatile actor who transitioned seamlessly from child stardom to a respected adult career, played the dedicated Steward Akers in the Poseidon adventure at the age of 44. Born in London, England, on September 17, 1928, McDowall brought a composed and reliable presence to the role of the loyal crew member who tirelessly aids the group of survivors in their desperate struggle to escape the overturned ship. Though not a central figure in terms of screen time, his portrayal of Akers exuded a quiet strength and unwavering commitment that contributed to the film's overall sense of tension and the survivors' collective determination. McDowall's career was remarkable for its longevity and breadth. He achieved early Hollywood fame as a child star in the acclaimed film How Green Was My Valley, 1941, a performance that showcased his precocious talent and sensitivity. He went on to become widely recognized for his intelligent and sympathetic portrayal of Cornelius in the original Planet of the Apes franchise, 1968 to 1973, a role that solidified his status as a memorable character actor. Beyond these iconic roles, McDowall delivered compelling performances in films such as The Longest Day, 1962, and the cult horror classic Fright Night, 1985, demonstrating his adaptability across various genres. Outside of his acting career, Roddy McDowall led a relatively private yet fulfilling life. He never married or had children, instead dedicating himself to his work and his profound passion for photography. He published several books featuring his intimate portraits of Hollywood's biggest stars, offering a unique glimpse behind the scenes of the entertainment industry. Sadly, in his later years, McDowall faced a battle with lung cancer. He passed away on October 3, 1998, in Studio City, California, at the age of 70, succumbing to complications of the disease. His enduring contributions to film, from his early successes as a child actor to his memorable character roles in later years, cemented his place as a respected and multifaceted talent in Hollywood history. Pamela Sue Martin, a young and radiant actress, portrayed the determined teenager Susan Shelby in the Poseidon adventure at the age of just 19. Born on January 5, 1953, in Westport, Connecticut, Martin brought a youthful energy and surprising resilience to the role of the older sister fiercely protective of her younger brother, Robin, amidst the unfolding catastrophe. Her portrayal showcased a burgeoning strength and emotional depth as Susan navigated the treacherous, upside-down world of the ship, marking a significant breakthrough in her early career. Following her impactful role in the Poseidon adventure, Martin went on to achieve wider recognition in television. She became a familiar face to many as the intelligent and resourceful Nancy Drew in the Hardy Boys/Nancy Drew Mysteries, which aired from 1977 to 1979. However, it was her portrayal of the glamorous and often scheming Fallon Carrington Colby in the iconic primetime soap opera Dynasty, 1981 to 1984, that truly solidified her status in television history, making her a household name and a symbol of 1980s glamour. Beyond her on-screen success, Pamela Sue Martin experienced a personal life with its own milestones. She was married 3 times and had a son from her second marriage. After stepping away from the intense demands of Hollywood, Martin transitioned toward a quieter life, pursuing her interests in theater and writing. Choosing a path away from the constant spotlight, she embraced a more private existence. As of 2025, at the age of 72, Pamela Sue Martin continues to enjoy a peaceful life, a significant departure from her years as a prominent figure in film and television. Yet her early portrayal of the determined Susan Shelby in the Poseidon Adventure remains a memorable touchstone in her career. The Poseidon Adventure remains a powerful testament to the enduring appeal of the disaster film genre. A cinematic spectacle that gripped audiences with its terrifying premise and the sheer will to survive displayed by its characters. But beyond the visual effects and the heart-pounding action, the film's impact was also deeply rooted in the performances of its ensemble cast, a collection of actors who brought humanity and vulnerability to the face of unimaginable catastrophe. Looking back, the journeys of these individuals after the capsizing of the SS Poseidon were as varied and unpredictable as life itself. Some, like Gene Hackman and Leslie Nielsen, went on to achieve even greater heights of fame, their names becoming synonymous with iconic roles in different genres. Shelley Winters and Jack Albertson, already established stars, further cemented their legacies with memorable performances in subsequent years. Others, like Pamela Sue Martin, found new avenues for their talents, transitioning into different facets of the entertainment industry or embracing quieter lives away from the relentless glare of Hollywood. Tragically, some members of the cast, including Shelley Winters, Ernest Borgnine, Leslie Nielsen, Carol Lynley, Jack Albertson, Red Buttons, Roddy McDowall, Arthur O'Connell, Fred Sadoff, and Bob Hastings have since passed away, leaving behind a rich tapestry of work that continues to entertain and move audiences. Their contributions to cinema, both within the Poseidon Adventure and in their broader careers, serve as a reminder of the talent and dedication that brought these stories to life. The cast of the Poseidon Adventure offers a poignant reflection on the transient nature of fame and the diverse paths that life can take. Some achieved lasting superstardom, their names forever etched in the Hollywood pantheon. Others, while perhaps fading from the brightest spotlights, continued to contribute to the world of entertainment in meaningful ways. And some, sadly, left us too soon, their memories living on through their cinematic creations. The human stories behind the on-screen drama of the Poseidon Adventure are as compelling as the film itself. The triumphs, the tribulations, and the ultimate legacies of its cast serve as a reminder that beyond the spectacle of Hollywood, there are real lives, real journeys, and real stories that continue to resonate long after the cameras stop rolling. If you've enjoyed this exploration into the lives of the cast of the Poseidon Adventure, be sure to subscribe for more captivating stories behind the magic of cinema.